Hey guys, I'm back with part 2. Guess what? I already found the coolant leak. I thought it was the coolant bottle, and it's not. Right here, you can see that big split right there. That radiator is split in half right down right down through here, and it's just spitting the antifreeze out. So that was easy to find. Found that. The power steering is whining, but it has fluid in it, so I need to look into that. We may have to buy a pump, which I could get at Johnny's. We're gonna look into that. I need to trace it down. I believe I smell oil burning. I can't see a leak anywhere, so until I get this radiator fixed where I can keep it running for a while and narrow it down, we're just gonna have to wait until I do a parts run to Johnny's, which I'm gonna get the radiator there too. But I'm gonna go ahead and strip this thing down. Still kind of undecided on how I'm gonna fix this thing yet. If I'm gonna sell it cheap and have it look rough, or if I'm gonna make it look nice and sell it for more. I think I'm gonna be in the same price range either way. But right now the power steering pump is whining pretty good, and I'm thinking maybe they just put the wrong fluid in, because it calls for ATF and not power steering fluid. So I'm gonna drain the fluid out and put some ATF in it and try to bleed it and make sure that isn't what's wrong with it. Seeing what I'm seeing, ATF's supposed to be red. That's not red. So hopefully this will fix the whining problem.
The night lay waste to all we'd given, but honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living, but we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. But it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I can push it back down if I have to, if you want me to, 'cause we can run.
Well, it's all foamy in there, so I'm starting to think I might need a pump, but we'll see. Alright, so new morning, new day. I thought it over and I got some ideas, and I know which direction I'm going to go with the Jeep now. Scary thought. I'm going to do some body work. Yeah, I know, for real. But I'm not going to release the details of what I'm doing. You'll just see it in the end. But I worked on it a little bit last night. It just like exploded or something. Anyway, so yeah, the radiator's busted, so we're getting a new one today. Headlight busted. The grill is, this grill's coming. We gotta get that today. That support that holds the headlight, I'm gonna get that today. Possibly maybe get the hood latch, because it's actually, it's not that bad. I could use it. It's just bent. Power steering pump, I can't get it to run without whining, so I'm pretty sure that pump's shot. And a couple other small things. A piece of this piece here I'm gonna get. It's a piece of plastic, comes down. I ordered the rockers, which are aluminum guards that go over top. So it's just gonna go over top of that. Gotta save money somewhere. But and then you just self tap them in there. And what else? The doors, if I can get them, and possibly hood. I don't know. I might try to fix this one. I can pull this out, do some body work on it. Yeah, we'll see. Somebody's little fluffy puppy made it into my yard. Alright, I got my new parts runner loaded down. I bought a camera on eBay that was used. The only defect was supposed to be a little crack around the outer lens, like it was a plastic piece, and the card reader doesn't work, so it's inoperable. Well, why do people try to sell shit like you think I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, that's fine. Like, I can't use it. So I mean, with eBay you can file return and they have to do something about it. So got my parts list, energy drinks, and I stripped the radiator down, and there's a power steering pump. And I put a tarp back here because my interior is pretty clean on this thing, so I didn't want to get it all hogged up with parts. Oh, I need to go get some cardboard, because if I'm getting a couple doors and possibly a hood, I don't want to lay them on top of each other. So I want to go get some cardboard. Well, even better yet, I don't know why, but I hoard like appliance boxes and like, you know, like electronic boxes and stuff. And I had a bunch of foam blocks up there, so that'll work perfect.
There's Johnny's! Man or pop.
This thing's fun. Put it to the play on that. That's so fun. Yeah, that ruins my plans. We do got one good door, which I'll take that one. There's that plastic piece I need, and I got a good headlight. It's not the best, but it's all intact. But I'll go look at the other ones. But the door I needed is gone. It just sucks. It is. I do like the dark leather, but I'm gonna have to find the other Jeeps. Well, I got a lot of stuff, but I couldn't find a driver's door that was white. There was a silver one. It had a little bit of rust, and another one that had like a little ding on it. I could have used them, but I'm trying to avoid having to paint it. If I can buy a white door, it's going to save me some money. And there's salvage yards all over the place. In fact, there's one right next to here, and they won't let you pull the parts. They pull it for you. So I'm going to check with them, see if they have one. I also need a radiator, and I need the headlight support. None of the ones in the ones here were in one piece. So got everything else, just need the headlight support, the radiator, and the driver's door. That other place wasn't open. They're not open on Saturdays, and the same with all the other salvage yards in the area. They're not open on Saturdays. And I'm impatient, and I want a radiator so I can start it up and make sure that power steering pump's gonna work. So I ordered a new radiator. While I was in there, I also picked up new AC Delgo spark plugs and wires for my Silverado because it developed a misfire on the way home hauling that Jeep. I guess they're known, I don't know if it's because of the displacement on demand or whatnot, but cylinder 1 and I guess cylinder 7, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but 2 of the cylinders are known for fouling plugs. They get gummed up easier. I just went ahead, I'm going to do all the spark plugs and all the wires. It does have 130,000 miles on it, so if they weren't replaced before, they're due for it. And I'm not opposed to doing maintenance on my own vehicles anyway, so I mean, I know if it's not broke, don't fix it, but it's misfiring, I'm going to replace all that stuff. Don't ask me why I didn't do it back at Advance Auto, but I'm here at Walmart, and I'm here to pick up coolant and some ATF4 for the power steering. Oh, and a subscriber update. In one day, okay, I put that video out yesterday, I had like 400. I'm up to 450, like 50 subscribers in one day. That's amazing to me. And then on top of that, my video that I put out at like 11:30 last night, it's 4 o'clock right now, it's got 550 views. Like, I'm getting the views, like 550 views, 450 subscribers, so that's pretty good. I'm getting more views than subscribers, but hey, I'll take it. Alright, so let me go over some of the stuff I got. I got a straight radiator hold. It's got the hood latch on it. It's straight. Right here's the old one. And I could have straightened it out, but for all they didn't even charge me for that. So I got this grill insert, goes in the slats. I got a power steering pump that's good, a brand new radiator, all my coolant and stuff. The door for this side, it says sport on it, whatever, no big deal. And then that's that corner piece that's missing back here, and I'm gonna have to make it fit because of that, whatever they did there to make a rocker panel. I'm gonna have to beetle on it a little bit to make it fit. But oh, in the headlight I showed you, I had footage of me taking off, was really foggy, and I ended up finding a better one. So I got a better headlight there too. Yeah. I'm missing a rubber leg that goes on the bottom of the radiator. There's two pins that go down onto the bottom support and they're rubber. I'm missing the driver's side one, so I'm gonna try to make something that works. That might work. Maybe a little bit of electrical tape. We'll see. All right, so what I did, okay, so the rubber mounts, they actually sit down in this, and then there's a plastic pin that goes through that rubber mount and then holds it in there. What I did was I just made a rubber thing right here, and I'm going to put the pin of the radiator down in that. Good news, it's holding a stable temperature. Power steering's getting a little better. I'm going to work on it some more. I'm pretty sure it just needs some time to work all the air bubbles out. It has a lot in it. And then we're going to go over it here. So we'll see what happens. Well, the power steering pump sounds good now. It's maintaining temperature, so no head gasket problems. You know, no other problems. I'm pretty sure we don't have an oil leak now. I think it was just antifreeze that dripped down there from them putting antifreeze in it. Well, I'm going to beat this hood back up. There's some deer hair. I'll beat this back straight a little bit. And then I'm going to try to get the hood latch lined up so that the hood will latch. Now I watched a YouTube video on this PDR shit now, so I'm like technically a pro now. So I'm gonna pull this out. I don't know that I can pull that because there's no paint. I might try. I don't think it has the power to do that. Well, maybe we'll try it. I'm actually really impressed with that. I mean, yes, it doesn't work on a non-painted surface, which I didn't expect it to, but like that dent looks really good now. I mean, I can work on it a little bit more. I'm sure it will come out better, but for what I have plans to do, it's not going to look bad where it's at. I'm going to try one more dent here. There's a small one on the edge of the hood here. I'm going to try that one with the slide hammer, and then I need to hurry up and get this door on before I lose daylight. Plus Penn State game's coming on, you can't miss that.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer.
Alright, so that hood looks a lot better now. It's going to be a lot easier to do body work on. This paint, I got to sand. I'm going to have to sand all this off. Maybe put a little putty in there, which I'm not good with. And this I got pretty good. It needs a little bit right here and here. This dent came out a little bit. This one, I'm a little uncomfortable filling that in with putty, but there's not really any other option. I might have to cut the metal underneath here to get up underneath to pound these out. I don't really feel comfortable filling that in with putty. It's a little deep. I think somebody already tried it, but I need to hurry up and get on this door before I run out of daylight.
Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers. Standing in the shade. Going louder.
Alright, here's the next pain in the ass thing. This is a Jeep Limited, and it has amplified speakers in it. And the amplifiers are right before the speakers, and the wiring harness plugs into them. Well, the wiring harness in this door doesn't plug into the amplifier, so I have to rip the wiring harness out of the old door. in order for the speaker to go in. One. First I was saying it's going to be a 2-part video, then I said it's going to be a 3-part video. I'm just not going to tell you how many parts it is, because it's definitely going to be more than 3 parts. That's the end of this episode. If you like this stuff, like, subscribe, watch some of my other videos. We'll see you in the next one.